Hey there, Aries. Welcome to Love or Intuition. I'm your host here, Jay, and I'm super excited to dive into some energy with you today. Definitely excited to be in this beautiful place. Here we are in our second week of February. We have just moved through, and I'm excited to kind of tap in, see what's going on, see what's needed. Okay, I definitely set the intention for this to be about your self-help, your self-love journey. Okay, Aries. So I ask that, you know what, if the message doesn't apply, let it fly. But for those of you who do resonate, okay, and even those of you that don't, that are able to connect with this message, able to find messages within this message that assist you and help you, I ask that you comment, you subscribe, and that you go ahead and leave loving comments down below, even if it's just a heart, because I love those, or rainbows, because I love those too. Alrighty, but definitely make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. Alrighty. Okay, so out for you, Aries, we have the Temperance card. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse. We have the Queen of Cups. Alrighty, and let's go ahead and dive right in. So Aries, it feels like you're in need of balance. You're in need of balance as of right now. There's a part of you that emotionally is very balanced, but there are other areas of your life that you are seeking balance in, okay? And Spirit wants you to know that there is guidance, there is wisdom in having this emotional maturity. And in the process of having this emotional maturity, it is very important for you to understand that there are also parts of you that does need to kind of lean in on spirit, lean in on the knowledge of your higher self, and tap into what it is, the balance that you seek. It doesn't necessarily feel physical, and so what I mean in the sense of that is that your emotions seem to be, very clear. For some of you, like I said, there's emotional maturity here, but that doesn't necessarily always mean that our emotions are in a balanced state. So there's a seek of balance, okay, because you want the ultimate. You want the ultimate fulfillment. You want things to feel as great as they possibly can. But, in the area, for some of you, it may even be in the area of family. For others of you, it's just in the area of, stability as far as finances. But this definitely feels like there's a balance that is being sought here, okay? And there's also a need to note the emotional maturity, okay? The emotional maturity. And my guides are telling me seek higher understanding, seek higher understanding. So there may be some of you who, are just, who may have been very consistent prayers, or, maybe people that, really send up their word to spirit, really like to tap in, and may not necessarily have been able to do as much recently. Okay, you're being urged to seek that higher knowledge, seek that higher knowledge. So whether that be meditation, whether that be prayer for you, whether that be just kind of taking some time to kind of sit and allow yourself to experience what is coming in for you, it is very important to do so at this time, okay? So, again, like what I was saying, you have the divine director, intervention, and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you are being guided. Happiness is your purpose. Happiness is your purpose. It's important to understand that happiness is your purpose, Aries. It's important to understand that you don't have to always be going through being the strong one, being the person that, has to deal or has to care for everyone around you, okay? Spirit is asking you that you allow yourself that room to be human, that you allow yourself that room to say, you know what, hey, I do need a little help. Okay, a little divine intervention would be okay right now, okay? And then we also have Holy Amethyst, divine alchemy. Move beyond current challenges and focus on what you desire, okay? Focus on what you desire, focus on your happiness, okay? Because it does feel like that core part of everything that you see for yourself, the things that you want, is the part of your life that is missing right now for you, okay? But it is going to take some support that is outside of you, and that's okay. Already out next, we have the King of Swords. We have the 8 of Coins in reverse, and we have the Empress card. You can truly have it all, Aries. You can truly have it all. And in the process of truly having it all, it's about that balance, that, you know, that yin and yang. It's about having that emotional maturity, but also having that maturity when it comes to communication. It's about you understanding that this is going to take work, that it's not going to be something that happens overnight. It is going to take time, but overall, you will be victorious in this. You will be victorious in finding that way of balance, that way of communication and balance between your emotions and, you know, being able to communicate effectively, okay? Some of us may even be having moments where we're not actually able to communicate as mature as we like, okay? And looking for there to be some softening of that, okay? Spirit is saying there needs to be some softening of that. So some of you may be having bouts of lashing out, or you may be even experiencing people lashing out at you. It's important to remember the emotional maturity, and it's important to remember the maturity of what needs to be communicated at this time, especially when it comes to the areas, again, of your family and your finances, okay? Alrighty, so we have full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you, okay? Adjustments are required. 3rd quarter moon, okay? And a time for healing, okay? Islamic mood. Right? Did I say that right? I'm gonna take a look, I'm sorry. Balsamic? I think I did say it right. Balsamic moon. Okay. Time for healing, okay? So it's definitely time, Aries, for you to, you know, in seeking this balance and seeking this emotional maturity, as well as maturity in trying to communicate in your verbal communication, it's important to also understand that adjustments are required, that you have to adjust your perspective. It can't just be the way you view things and that's it. It can't just be the way one person views things and that's it. Don't allow for when it is that you are feeling something, when it is that you are moving towards a goal, that you find yourself being kind of swayed in the wind of things. Don't allow so much movement. I'm feeling a lot of air energy around you, where it just kind of feels like that whole blowing in the wind of the trees, you know, kind of sitting, you know, and understanding that, you know, you are a tree, you're a stable individual, and it feels like this is, you know, it feels like, you know, you're feeling like you're amongst the leaves. You feel like you're kind of just going wherever the wind blows, and it's important to kind of plant your feet. Definitely at this time, some grounding would be beneficial for you. So even if that is going outside and allowing yourself to kind of get your bare feet on the ground, but for a lot of us, it's really cold, especially here on the East Coast. So I would definitely seek just allowing yourself to ground, even if that is you doing some grounding exercises, whether that be, you know, moving into some grounding positioning in yoga, or even for some of you, whether that just means caring for your feet. Your feet are connected to every organ in your body, okay? So just think about, you know, all the energy that lie within the feet. So allowing yourself time to just care for your feet, you know, maybe that may be rubbing your feet, and, you know, maybe going to get a foot massage, or even going to just get your feet done. For some of you, that may just be super beneficial to kind of just ground your energy, to kind of get you in more of a relaxed mood. Also, some root chakra work would not be a bad thing either. There's so many resources for doing things that kind of align with root chakra work, and I would definitely suggest like looking up some videos here on YouTube and, you know, finding those frequencies that kind of align with the root chakra, so that you're able to kind of assist this energy moving forward and find out that higher awareness, that higher knowledge that is coming in for you in reference to you understanding more of your own personal position in finding balance between your emotions and communicating in a mature manner, okay? And For some of you, I'm hearing Spirit wants to help you. Okay? And so now we have the Priestess. How are you being called to step up? Okay? How are you being called to step up and lead? Okay? Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Okay? So ask yourself, how are you being called to step up? How are you being called to lead? For some of you, like I said, this is in the realm of financial. So in finances, so in the realm of, your job, are you being asked to step up? Are there promotion opportunities? Are there opportunities for yourself that you see that maybe, you may be downplaying, or you may be saying to yourself, oh, I don't have to necessarily worry about that. Or there may be opportunities that are being presented to you where it's a moment of stretching. It's a moment of, oh, maybe this may be something that I can consider, this new opportunity that's coming up. Maybe, your job is a job that really likes to hire internally versus hiring externally, because you already know the business. You're already very well-rounded in, your skill set. So really pay attention to every area of your life. Where is it that balance is required? Where is it that growth can happen? Okay? Focusing on the things that we can control instead of focusing on the things that we cannot is very important, and also very, very motivating for us. Also sticking to very clear forms of gratitude, being able to speak to the things that you're grateful for, being able to speak to, put words to the things that you're grateful for, and understand that, it's in staying in gratitude. It's in keeping that positive flow of energy. It's in keeping that positive thought process moving, that you are moving your life into a more balanced and more positive state, okay? Because this is all about movement. There's so much movement happening. Again, like I said, I'm sensing a great deal of air energy around you. So you may even have air signs in your immediate chart, being your sun, moon, rising, and Venus and Mars. I like to look at also. And, so that's Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So definitely take a look there also, if those placements are, and then tend to those areas of your life. Allow yourself to expand in those areas of your life, even if you're maybe unaware. And for those of you that are unaware of what exactly it means to have these placements, definitely take a look into your natal chart. You'll need to know your first and last, well, you don't necessarily need to name your first and last name, but you could put in your name or whatever nickname you want, your date of birth and the time of birth. Your date of birth, time of birth, and location of your birth really tell a lot about where you were positioned and the influences on your life, okay, in astrology. So being able to take a look at your natal chart and, kind of find where air is in your natal chart will also assist you at this time, specifically within your houses is what I'm hearing also. So wherever there is an air sign in your houses, definitely take a look at those particular houses and ways in which you can advance and grow in those areas. Okay, Aries. So overall, we're growing, we're maturing. This is beautiful. This is grand. I'm going to see if there's any final messages that do want to come out for you. Okay, El Mora, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Every time I see this card, I really like to think about, one, you can take it honestly quite literally with this scarf that he has on his head. I sometimes will cover my head if I am needed to kind of be in a space of grounding, only because it allows me to kind of keep myself from experiencing so many downloads, so much information from the spiritual realms, and to kind of ground my energy, keep my energy within my body. You can do that. Also, find something that is just a safety thing for you. So for some of you, it may be a coat, a jacket. It may be something that you wear as like your cloak of armor. Deem that thing, that cloak of armor, that cloak of protection, and set that intention when you put it on. So again, this could be a scarf. This could even be a bracelet, a necklace, earrings. You know what it is that you want to set intention for to be your item of protection, okay? And use it as that shield around you, okay? We are nothing but our thoughts, okay? And our thoughts become our reality. So it is important, again, to put yourself in a balanced state and to understand that balance is what is needed moving forward, okay? I love you so much, Aries. Again, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye now.